So how did my story at PenHOP begin? It all started back in 2010 when a friend of mine from Sabah, who was already serving at the House of Prayer at that time, gave me a phone call out of the blue and told me about this internship that PenHOP was doing. It was called the neXus internship. He didn't give me a lot of information about it. I wasn't even aware that there was such a thing as Penang House of Prayer in Penang. And basically he told me that he was praying about who to invite from Sabah to come for the internship, and the Lord actually laid my name on his heart. So told me that to pray about it and give him an answer about it. But right after I hung up from the phone from that conversation, I already knew that that was that was what the Lord wanted me to do, because I was at a waiting period in Sabah, and I knew that the Lord was calling me to go into full-time, but there was a lot of difficulties in seeing that happen. So I took the step of faith. I came all the way from Sabah to join this internship, and I think I was the only stranger, so to speak. Everybody at PenHOP at that time already knew each other. So I guess that brings me to the next question. One significant moment that has shaped me. There was definitely a lot of things that happened, but if I am to pick one, something that was really that really shaped me was the time during the neXus internship. It was a Friday night burn, and when I signed up for this internship, actually I came with a lot of hurts and disappointments. I basically lost my faith that the Lord still remembered his promises over me. But it was the team was singing a song like in the wee hours of the night, the song called More Than Ashes. And the lines of the song really ministered to me. I was at the back of the prayer room at Amen Church. Nobody was laying hands on me. Everybody was so deep in worship. But what happened to me was that I was on the floor just bawling my eyes out, because I just felt like the Lord was assuring me again that he still remembered his promises over me. It was a moment of healing for me, when I just felt like, he was assuring me that there was something more to me. So that moment I just also I received his love all over again, something that I've never felt for a long time. And it was also at that moment that I felt like there was something more, that my time at PenHOP wasn't just for the internship, and I knew that the Lord was wanting to do more through the House of Prayer in me. So I took the another step forwards, and decided to come to Penang with a one-way ticket, and that's why I'm here right now. It's been 5 years already, and I believe that there are more things that the Lord wants to do in me and through me, and I'm so thankful for his faithfulness over my life. Something funny that happened, people would always comment on that. It's kind of famous. People say it over and over again, of that moment when I messed up with playing the wrong chords during a worship set. That I thought that was funny, but that was not entirely funny compared to this recent incident that happened. I was leading worship at DUMC. This was for the 24-hour burn. So a bunch of us from PenHOP actually came to join the 24-hour burn. So, and I was leading worship for that set. I didn't even have enough rest, and I didn't sleep at all. I think the night before, I think only like maybe half an hour of nap. Yes. So we were doing worship with the word, and I wanted to sing something that goes like 1,000 years for you it's only like a day. So I got that mixed up, and I was so deep in worship. Everybody was deep in worships, but I got that mixed up, and I sang like a day for you is like 1,000 years. And when I realized that I did that, I opened up my eyes. I thought everybody would notice the mistake, but I guess like everybody was as tired as I was, staying through the 24-hour burn, and nobody noticed it. But I thought that was the funniest thing that ever happened. I don't know. It was funny to me. Any wishes or greetings? Happy Chinese New Year. At this moment, it's still within the 15 days of Chinese New Year. I'm just kidding. 7 years of PenHOP. Wow. We've been through a lot. And this house is still standing, I think. And it never gets old. I like to say this over and over again, that we're building God a resting place. And it's gonna be more than 7 years for a lot of us, whether it's gonna look like building the prayer room at 52 Green Hall per se, or in the nations. We've been called into this. It's 7 years unto eternity. There are more things that the Lord has prepared for us. So there's no reason for us to get bored in pursuing Him and fulfilling the call that the Lord has given to us in our lives. So let's be faithful, because He is faithful. You know, don't stand on your own faithfulness, because you're gonna fail. But remember that He is faithful to complete the work that He has started in us. And continue to believe in great things. We're made for greatness, but be faithful in the small things as well. And that's all for me. It's 6 minutes, but happy anniversary.